right now. Don't hit me right now. Don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed. She threw the and I ain't opposed. Fighting the lows. I wear the sheepskin, but I am the wolf. So she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby. I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I won. In my zone like 2-3 one-on-one. She said that she love me. Kentucky, I got bluegrass in my blood. She went back to Lexus, told me hit her when I come. No, but I better like a basic, but she fun. She play hard to get, but I ain't chasing after none. While I'm chasing after one. To that bag, do that dash. Not my only fan, but she know she got a man, and I know that man. Baby, put it in that Louis bag. I be dropping hits, missing like my dad. You ain't in that song. I don't know that shit. Bought it 'cause it's fast. Like my suspicion, I got it along with that. They been squeezing, I've been cruising. Ain't no losing off these BBS is bruising. Diamonds, Vegas can't be choosing, so she give me what I want. She be talking crazy, want my baby. I'm like, what? Remember she was frontin', now she when I won. In my zone like 2-3, but I ball like one-on-one. She say that she love me. Yes, I'm from Kentucky. I got bluegrass in my bluegrass.
What's the latest?
Nate White just dropped with potential trade details. There's mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Text Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out. All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Athela Akpin is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this has this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But, I mean, from what I'm hearing, yes, you're correct. But Othello Hopkins was told to quote, blow them away in order to make this happen.
He did. I'm sorry, but that's way too much. Am I the only one who thinks this is ridiculous?
Unfortunately, yes. And I'll tell you another thing. If Phil Boyer had let his GM do his job and draft the guy that he wanted in the draft in the first place, he wouldn't even be in this mess. Mistakes were made. Now clean them up.
How did they make a mistake? MP looks every bit the prospect Shep does right now. I don't see how you can justify this deal without admitting that your organization is actually just in complete disarray. This is a mess, all right, but it has nothing to do with MP.
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Othello? Well, apparently Shep was Othello's guy before. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie. Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him. Bro, this is insane, man. Nah, it's kind of just Othello.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man. I mean, Boyer keeps his cards close to the vest.
So now it's hard for you to get a read.
Look, I know that this is stressful, MP, but we've got a plan. All right, this isn't unexpected.
All right, then what is it?
Othello has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side.
Mm-hmm.
The narrative of Othello having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well, how am I the only one that's excited? Our plan is working beautifully. I mean, we have Othello right where we want him.
Okay, I will set up a conference call with Nate. This is our ace in the hole. We'll tell him everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. Nate will publish those facts. National will pick up on that story, and we'll be golden.
And we use Nate because he's been the most critical of me up until this point.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We're at Tribal Council, and Othello is about to be voted off the island.
No. I'll let you know when the conference call is set up. Can you pay attention to your phone, please?
I'm looking forward to it.
Are you here?
Not happening. Or it will.
Dang.
That was a quick game.
We got those 4.
That's what Team 2K23 does. We give the community wins, thus for giving them double XP. So we're really giving to the community when we're out here taking L's and giving them wins. You know what I'm saying, guys?
That's what we're all about.
Blowing kisses and blowing games.
Game number 2.
All right, we're not gonna dance this time. We gotta look locked in.
We can't show off like.
You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Sexton. Olenek is out there with Lowry Markkanen. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Buries it from three-point range.
They don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Markkanen. Really had troubles in the loss to Detroit. From 8, and he gets it to go.
Sexton has to just keep developing his court awareness. You want to see more passing from him.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. On the wing, MP. He's covered by Clarkson. Good on the triple. He's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Warriors. And some big news for MP. He's landed his first shoe deal. A huge moment that you know he's excited about.
And I'm hearing MP is going with Nike. That should be a great partnership.
Now, here's Sexton. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Gets the three-pointer to fall. 9 points for MP.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far a perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Now, here's Sexton. He had 25 points last game. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Olenek. Draymond Green grabs the miss. The Warriors have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. It's Rush outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. 12 points for MP. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
And here is Olenek following the 3 from Rush. Another miss by Utah.
Okay, it's taking them a moment to find their rhythm, opening the game with some uneven 1-for-4 shooting.
And another 3 for Golden State.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
And a first time out of the game called for Utah. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance. No.
You don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Green. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I caught up with Stephen Silas a little bit ago. He understands they're facing a team that can put up points in a hurry. He said they need to put forth a great effort defensively to prevent scoring runs. You can't afford to let those guys get hot and stay hot. We'll see who wins the battle of wills here tonight.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, I think they might want to play at a slower pace and try and avoid a track.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Wiggins. And Poole subbed in for Curry. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
And here's Jones after the three-pointer from Rush. Pass to Horton Tucker. Another miss by Utah.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Tracks in the tray.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Passes it to Fontecchio. Here's Horton Tucker. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game. Gay outside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
And Gay, just so difficult to guard. Skilled with his ability to shoot it, and still explosive at attacking the rim.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. That's good from Rudy Gay.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in...
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Abaji. Covered by MP. That shot is off. Rolls it up. What a play. Simply frames it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, we've seen the Warriors really take control here.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
Taking a look at the Jazz. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Sexton. Then it's Olynyk. Then it's Lauri Markkanen.
And he is just an explosive athlete. Sexton not at all fazed by the contact.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. PA, thanks. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Warriors making a switch here. DiVincenzo's. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Back right after this. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spot. MP is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 5 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
And there's the bucket from Markkanen.
Look, you got to keep Markkanen out of the paint. He's just too big on that block and imposes his will.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Wow. Yeah, nice, strong finish there. Nearly a 3-point opportunity.
The Warriors have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well. Just about 75% from the line.
Free throw drops for Green. Both shots good from the stripe. And Utah has possession. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip. Outside, Sexton. Back to Clarkson. Warriors with the rebound.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Something he's worked on over the years. Green is an elite passer.
And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Sexton. And that one is off. And Golden State will go the other way with it. MP with it. Now defended by Markkanen.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Jazz. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the 3-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA. Out of halftime, not the way you want to see, just 1 of 5 from the field.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
So it's the Jazz now. The Warriors making the shot. Outside, Markkanen. Shot clock at 6. Clarkson passes to Olynyk. Here's Markkanen. And just miss after miss right now.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes. The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Sexton with the bounce pass.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Olenek the pass to Clarkson. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And sometimes we forget about Clarkson's vertical. He's more than happy to remind us on those throwdowns.
Curry dishes to Green. Clarkson against MP. That three off the mark. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvements. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Wiggins passes to Curry. We've got 1:13 left to play in the third. Good! Another from 3.
And the threes just keep on coming. Another shot and another make.
He's starting to creep up that list now for most three-pointers in a game. We'll see if he can keep going. Markkanen kicks to Sexton. Back to Markkanen. Down low. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
Drills it from outside.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Clarkson kicks to Sexton. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. 11 feet away. And there's the feed to Clarkson. Fires the three. Here's Curry. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Curry's got 10.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Clarkson. That shot missing. Rush from outside, and again for 3.
Hey guys, this is a historic shooting night for him. Tied for third now. Most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The Warriors on top, opening up And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So on the floor for Utah, they've got connects again from distance.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands, GA, by himself for third place in most threes all time. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
The Jazz working the ball around now. And the pass to Abaji. Here's Horton Tucker. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside, Payton. MP up top. From the arc, another three for Golden State.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pass to Fontecchio. Now here's Jones, defended by Looney. Fontecchio. Right side Jones. Over Looney. Jones, no luck.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just looks
good. Another from three.
There it is. A shot that puts him at the top of the record books.
Well, Greg is now tied for the mark for most threes in a single game. In one word, amazing. Horton Tucker, the pass to Jones. Here's Horton Tucker. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That will be foul number 5 on him. Richard, I know. See the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. See you later.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, I really appreciate your support,
Yeah.
I know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it.
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to
And
interrupt
I'm
this
here for you
tender, touching
always.
moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes. What? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if
you
has.
guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, I mean, I'm told it goes way beyond that, Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer, and ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
This is good stuff. I mean, is there any truth to it, though?
Not as far as I know, but Freddie probably wouldn't mention it to me. But I don't get the sense that he's trying to do something like that. He's a real down-to-earth guy. He knows where his strengths lie and tries to empower those around him. He's just not that kind of person that would try to get a GM fired. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you this. So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work, that you're aware of?
I mean, the biggest example is the trade proposal. He thinks that if he trades me, that means that Freddie has failed. And if Freddie has failed, then Freddie gets fired. And if Freddie gets fired, then Othello's safe.
Whoa. So he's GMing now to save his job, not to help the team?
Exactly.
Oh. This is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Ogpim is a good man who just lost his way. You know, he's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise for years to come. You know, he wants to give away 3 first-round picks in addition to me for Shep Owens. I mean, why would you do that when I'm at least the same level prospect as Shep? I'll tell you why, because he's paranoid and bitter. You know, and it all started when Phil Boyer overruled him on draft night.
So he was in favor of Shep all along?
Correct. Yep. But then I started finding success on the court. Freddie's plan started working off the court as well, and Othello just went off the deep end. And now we're here. You know, he's fighting for everything the organization is trying to do to improve because he feels threatened. You know, and when a guy like Othello feels like his back is against the wall, he lashes out, and that's exactly what we're seeing here. You know, it's unfortunate, but I got nothing against the guy personally. I'm just say that. But he's just not in his right mind at all. And he's got to go before he throws the next 10 years down the drain just to satisfy his own ego.
You know, I think that's going to have to do it for today, Nate. You good?
I'm more than good. This is what us reporters live for. But I've got to verify all this, of course.
Of course.
And, I mean, this is a tremendous scoop. And if I have any questions, I'll reach out. But otherwise, you gentlemen have a great day.
Thank you, Nate. Pleasure working with you.
So how'd I do?
How'd you do?
Yeah.
You crushed that.
Don't lie to me, bro. I was so nervous, man.
That was great.
Mila, Ash, give me something.
Not bad at all. I have no complaints.
See? Now, we wait. Now, I expect the report to be out in a few days, so until then, you just do what you do.
Ball out.
Ball out. That's right.
Listen like opera, I make it swoon. They know my name when I swear the lanes, they still ask who that is. Shit, at the house party, hope she don't play the kid. Can't hear my phone, I'm on airplane mode, I'm still on 2%. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, no. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, yeah. Don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now, don't hit me right now.
I ain't opposed, she threw the and I ain't opposed, fighting the lows. I wear this.
Yeah. Hey. I know.
Shout out my nigga Cinco.
Caught the BMW, new deposit, I picked up another bag, like, I'm really, this.
I think that first intro was the one. Water. Wet.
Oh my God, Ronnie.
Okay. He gon' need a first aid kit, ain't doing the waiting. Larry, just like the Masons. Giant with a M, attack on Titan. A beast in your reality, something like liking. To your I'm taking a liking. There's a cup of Jones, I talk about biting. Why they mosquito, they always be biting. Striking like lightning, my watch on Ben 10. Like vitamins with the non-rubbers on me, and then it's the economy, cause it texting them properly. It said I pay with the paper, it said I do origami, it said, okay, wipe your nose, we cold, follow, you cold.